Hello, thanks for joining me here. We're going to do a dip pen inking tutorial, art video, demo video, and let's see what we can get going. So this is a dip pen. This is the handle and the nib, and you just put it in there and that's it. Be careful, that's sharp, so you don't want to cut yourself or poke yourself. And then to do this, I have my bottle of ink, and I just like it sounds, dip it in. Oh, you can't see that. Hold on, let me do it again. There we go. And you just dip it, just do a little bit, then I shake it, and just check it real quick just to see how much I got on there and if it's working. All right, and then to use these, I wonder if I can zoom in a little bit. Nope, wrong way. Yeah, that's better. You just, where the light's coming, let me get a little more ink on there. Okay, and this is a very fine nib. Do a fine point, and then you bring it, you push harder, and it gets, oops. And the line gets bigger. And this is a fine tip, so I am going to take that one out, get my finger all dirty, and I'm putting the other one to see what that one does, because I think this one will be a little bigger, a fatter line. Oh, I didn't get any on there, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's much softer, and you're going to feel the tension on each one is going to be a little different. Oh, I like this because I like varying my line weight, kind of randomly, so it looks just, because it's just kind of fun for me. All right, I got too much off of there. And you want to pull. See how I'm pulling it down? You don't want to be drawing like this, because it'll catch and make a mess. All right, now let's see these. But that's pretty cool how you can do that with this, with a dip pen. Just the varying line weight. That's what I love about it. And for me, it's the randomness. Obviously, well, not obviously, but other artists do it differently. Of course, that's fine. That's the whole point of art, isn't it? We each do our own thing. So now this part, I'm trying to keep consistent line, a little more consistent anyway. Oh, it's got the basic drawing down, I think. Now we're going to go in and try to add some shadows here. So I have a lot of ink on there, and I'm pressing hard at the bottom. So when I start here, then I'm bringing it up, and I'm less pressure on the pen, because I'm trying to feather that to make it look like a shadow. And that is not right, so I'm going to fix that. There we go. And then there's probably, this is his pec muscle. I don't know if it's actually really there, but that's where we're putting it in this drawing. And here I'm going thin to thick to see if I can do it that way. It's not looking as good as the other one. So I'm going to go back in and clean that up. And let's see what we can do here. Let's do this. And this is his cape. I'm going to do cross hatching, or hatching. So these little hash marks, because I'm trying to make that just a little different color. All right, let's get some, I have some writing here, so I don't want to do too much there. I'm going to do more. Nope, let's see. And that sometimes happens where the ink just isn't flowing. Sometimes it's the nib. Sometimes they just don't work. Sometimes just need more ink. And if it is the nib, that's why we gave you 2, because it happens to everyone's, but I just wanted to, I was hoping that if I give you 2, there's 2 different nibs, so you have 2 different, you can see what each one does, and also if one doesn't work as well, you have the other one that will work. So all right, well that's basically it with the dip pen. It's, you just got to be, you go slow. You just go slow, and this is a very flexible nib, so it's hard to get the finer lines, but if you take your time you can then do it. You see that one really felt very brush strokey, and you can see, I don't know if you can see, but you can see the tip of it bending open. That's what gets the ink out. So now I'm going to go in with my Pigma Micron to do some lettering, and we'll see what, oh, I forgot, I have to finish one more part. Okay. Okay. All right, now we'll do this. All right, we're back here, just doing a little bit more. I got the first nib on here just to see if we can do anything else. And right now I'm just adding texture, interests, and value. Just seeing if I can just do a little more here, that's all. And I'm changing, changing the way I'm doing the lines. I'm cross-hatching, which is when you have lines going one way, you then go across the other way. And I'm just following the form. See if we can get a little bit more excitement in the drawing. And let's see what else we got here. Here we got this where the pectoral meets the deltoid. Right there. And I'm using watercolor paper here, so it can take the ink, which is nice. And there's a little texture on it. And I think we're going to, what are we going to do here? I think we want to, yeah, let's, just adding a little value to the neck there, and I would need to go up here. And cleaning up this line a little bit because I want that to really look, I want it to look a little bit better like a Band-Aid. Hopefully that's reading that way. All right. Yeah, that's definitely better. I think we have to add, see how dark and bold that shadow is. We need to add that somewhere else. So maybe we can add that in right near the Band-Aid, make a bold, so there's another strong, dark, solid shape to draw attention to the Band-Aid. Because that's where Superman got his vaccination. Because I want my kids to go back to school safely. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to get too much about that, but I think it's important that we get vaccinated. And I work at a health insurance company, and we are doing a lot to try to educate our members about the benefits of it. And yes, of course, people not being sick is better for health insurance companies, but it's also better for everyone. So it is not, it's not a money thing. It's the best thing for everyone. And COVID's a real problem. Lots of people, of course, are dying. No one needs to hear this. You all know this. People get sick, and it's not just you get a cold and then it's done. There's lots of people that have lingering side effects for months after, where they're foggy, tired, all kinds of things. So the vaccines are, from what they're saying, they're safe. I got my shot. I'm getting my next shot next week. So I'm not telling you what I wouldn't do. I'm telling you what I'm doing. And I think the COVID, one of them is going to be available for kids soon, 12 to 15, and we're going to have 2 in that age group, and they are both getting it. And I'm going to be quite relieved when they do. so we can start relaxing a little. And I don't know if getting back to normal is the word, but getting back to pre-COVID, we'll say. So there's my little rant. Not rant, just my thoughts. But yes, if there's a lot of good information, go to the CDC. They're the ones with the information. Go to your state health department. Don't just listen to what people say on YouTube like me or Instagram and all that. A lot of bad information out there. The vaccine is safe. COVID is not a scam. It is not a trick. It's not a conspiracy. It's real. So yeah. All right. Enough of that. Now let's see if we can make these letters a little cooler. So I'm just gonna try to make it look more like letters, I guess, like that you would see in a comic book. So making them bolder, maybe a little more action-oriented. Bolder, and seeing where I have space. So this one I can go up. So I'm gonna work on the top of the letters because I don't have much space on the bottom. And this one I have a lot of space to the side, so I can maybe make it a little cooler there. This one I don't really have space anywhere, so just to the left. This one I can make more round. This one I have space over here, so I can add the little tail, I guess you would call it. I'm a designer, I should know what that's called, but I believe it or not, as a designer, you don't really need to know all the names of the parts of letters. That's not really the job description. And now this one I have a lot of room, so I can really beef that one up. And then this one will go up to the top. That looks good. And now let's see if we can make that superhero a little better. And we'll make it, maybe add a drop shadow to the bottom of it. Or the top on that one, messed up there, but that's all right. Now, I don't always do it on S's. I don't mess up on S's all the time, and I'm trying to be careful not to get my hand in the ink. This is a pretty quick drying ink, but you still don't want to get your hands in it, because if it's not dry, then it ruins your work. Yeah, I think this is really helping it. I love dip pen and just ink. I just love the simplicity, the boldness of the black ink, and or colored ink. So that looks pretty good. That's much better. Glad I worked on it some more though. So there you go. I'll show you the pens. Oh, I just flung ink all over the place. So there you go. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great month, and remember to smile, create, repeat.